My friends, welcome back to Collie Center. Grab a training knife. We're gonna do a little bit of passing. This actually comes out of the Hubud flow type of drill, or sometimes people refer this as coming out of the knife tapping drill. But this is all passing techniques, really good training, hand-eye coordination, and sensitivity and activation of the left hand. We're not gonna be fighting this way per se. We don't wanna be in a knife fight and be thinking we're gonna be doing this in the knife fight. But you're training the activation of the left hand, and you may, at some point, have to pass something very quickly to open up the line for your counter attack. So we're gonna start this off on the backhand, because what I found over the many, many years now of teaching, once I can teach the backhand and once the student gets that, the other basic angles are just natural. They're super, super easy. So this is a really easy drill though. It's not complicated at all. Anybody can do it. You can do it right now, today. So Chris is going to attack a backhand thrust to me. We're doing this in the Pikal grip because it's scarier to deal with, because you're dealing with a thrust. Okay, and you're learning a little bit of weapon coordination and coordinating the weapon around the hand and all that. So he's gonna fire that thrust, and all I'm gonna do is catch right on top. I'm almost kind of merging with it, a little bit of forearm and palm of the hand. And you're gonna see how I'm gonna be bringing my knife all the way up as I pass his down. And I want his to go more towards himself. I don't wanna bring this obviously towards me. And once I clear my own left hand, I'm gonna fire my backhand thrust back, and he's gonna do the exact same thing. And watch his knife here. It's gonna go to the inside right there. Okay, and then we're just gonna cycle off of this backhand thrust. Okay. And that's it. Nice and simple here. Just go nice and slow in the beginning. You're gonna merge it. Be careful. That's why we got sunglasses on. You might get a little boom, little jab into the eyes. Your fingers sometimes enter the eyes. I don't know if you ever had a finger go in somebody's eye, but it feels like you're squishing a grape. Okay, so we have our sunglasses on here just as eye protection. Anytime we're training with the knives, we always make sure we have eye protection on. Okay, and that's it. It's that simple. You can try circling around a little bit once you have it. Have some fun with it. And once you have that angle down, now we just switch to the angle one. And then he just goes to the outside and he's just gonna pass it. And I'm gonna pass his angle one. Now, you're gonna see how big we have this angle one right now. Nobody strikes an angle one like that. Well, actually they do. From time to time they do. But once you have the basics down, then you can start tightening it up. Okay? And it doesn't matter if you're doing an angle one or a vertical strike. Sometimes it's even hard to tell the difference between the two on this two-dimensional screen right here. Okay? And then we can switch it back to the backhand. Just go nice and slow in the beginning when you're making those transitions. Back to the forehand. And I'm going right for Chris. I'm going right for him on the thrust. So that way we know he's actually training the pass correctly. Boom. Later on, we could put more footwork into it. Right now, we're just gonna make sure we're focusing on what we're doing with the hands. But we'll put footwork into it later on. And then as you're getting more comfortable, you can start to speed it up. And you can change up the timing and change the lines as much as you like, whenever you want. And sometimes Chris might be on the backhand and I might be on the forehand. And you might flow it like this for a little bit. And you just play around and just focus on the passing. Nice, quick, simple drill right there. Quick video, but very, very useful drill. Working a lot of attribute development. Again, you got the sensitivity, your left hand activation, all that. Later on, then as you're going through these drills, then you can start getting into different disarm. Later on, as you're going through these drills, then you can start getting into different disarming techniques and all that fun, cool stuff. All right, but have fun with this one. This is just the basics on our knife pass. And you can also do this with the bolos and your single stick. See if you can figure that out. We'll catch you back here next time.